Ladies and gentlemen, this is Motorsport Progression. I'm here to bring you the Mexican Grand Prix free practice 1 up onto the race. So let's go. If you like the content, please subscribe, share across the internet and like the video. So free practice 1, this what happened. Lance Stroll hit the wall because it was pushing a bit too much. He has too much entry speed and he lost the back end and he slid into one of the walls on the track. And for Williams, Nicholas Latifi had a run. He's a test driver. He had a run in the Williams, in Robert Kubica's Williams. So that was a good experience for him. And Kevin Magnussen, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel had a tangle. I think in turns 12, 13, 11, 12 and 13, where they had a tangle because Sebastian was in a warm-up lap and Max and Kevin was trying to push. And moving on, you had Max had a lock-up in turn 12. Giovinazzi, Sebastian Vettel, George Russell all had a lock-up in turn 1. They were testing the brakes and testing the adhesion and testing the braking point, so which wasn't bad. That was in free practice 1. And the leaderboard of free practice 1 was Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen, Albon, Bottas, Vettel, Sainz, Gasly and Kvyat. Thank you. Moving on to free practice 2, you had Alex Albon in the Red Bull. He lost control at turn 7. And you had turn 1 turmoil between where Leclerc, Giovinazzi and Ricciardo, they went off the track. So they were just trying to test the brakes as well in free practice 2. And Sebastian Vettel had to avoid Kevin Magnussen. He had to go offline in one of the parts of the track to avoid Kevin Magnussen because they had a mix-up, and Pierre Gasly had to back off to avoid Kimi Raikkonen in the Alfa Romeo. Gasly was in the Toro Rosso. Then you had Valtteri Bottas spinning at turn 12. Turn 12, he had a spin in free practice 2. So the leaderboard for free practice 2 was Vettel, Verstappen, Leclerc, Bottas and Hamilton. That was the top 5 in free practice 2. Now moving on to free practice 3. They named it Slippery Saturday because the track was very slippery because of overnight. And remember, the track is 22,000 feet above sea level. So you had Gasly, he had to sit out of most of Fp3 because he had a problem. Then Renault had a pollution in one of the cooling systems, so both of the cars was on the jacks, and the track was very high altitude, and the winds and that was affecting the cars a little bit. Then Alex Albon had a couple of twitches. Max was very fast. Max had a fast lap, and Ferrari were very fast in free practice 3 as well. So leading into qualifying, Max Verstappen and the Ferraris looked very, very strong. So you had the leaderboard was Leclerc, Vettel, Bottas, Hamilton, Sainz, Verstappen, Gasly, Albon, Norris and Perez. So that was it for free practice 1, 2 and 3.